biggest question: why are you so evil, and why do you play it so well?
Oh, there we go. Yes.
You. By the way, absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying last night episode.
Killed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
You totally
amazing.
killed it, and the transition between full doctor with the coat and the handkerchief versus no jacket versus just a jacket, no handkerchief. It was amazing.
Well, and you're
It was
acting
amazing.
against thin air, and you have to do that all on the same day. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot of pressure. You've got to, you see a big scene coming up. You think, okay, I've got to like mentally get ready. But then just to have one shot and it be two different. It's a lot. You killed it.
Thank you. Matt Owens wrote that episode. He's always got a track record of writing cool episodes.
Yeah.
And there were some really cool ideas in it. There's a really cool twist in it, which I felt that if you go back and watch, you can, it all kind of pans out. And everyone's like Elizabeth, I thought had amazing, and Jeff did an amazing performance. So it's like it was a cool episode.
Yeah, it was.
All
Really
round.
At the beginning of the season, did you have any idea where you two were headed, or at least where you were headed?
No. You usually get a small indication at the start of the season of like, right? Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think the start of this season, we knew that you weren't going to be there. So I suppose that was the biggest thing for us, is that we would be separated. And it was awful. Yes, I was in my head.
Who do you read the scenes with?
Well, I was a slave, wasn't I? So I was just not really doing things anymore. No, just silent. But no, we had no idea that, and we knew this season had our 100th in it. So I think we all kind of, were anticipating what might be in that, because I know that they wanted to make it kind of one for the fans, really, that had stuck by us, and it had a lot of a great kind of payoffs in it. But I don't think either of us believed that they would get married. It just seems too nice.
And then they destroyed it the next episode.
Of course they did. Yeah. Now this feels right.
Elizabeth, do you think things can ever become okay with Gemma and Fitz again now? Is there any way they can get to the other side of this okay? Or is it just is it all burned down?
No, I don't think it's all burned down. I mean, they are talking. He is locked up, but I think they've been through so much at this point that, and also they're married, so tough. Just gotta get through it.
Get a divorce.
Well,
This is true.
I think part
I
of
don't
it
think they got
is
peanut though.
that what your character did was horrible, but it worked. So I think your character kind of has to see that.
And I think the scientist in her as well understands, if you stripped all the emotions, the equation that he had in his head made sense. It was just controversial, so.
But he did pretty much ruin his relationship with everybody.
This is true, in one action, yeah. Quite impressive, really.
Yeah, I don't know. There's the possibility for a big division, within the group, I suppose.
Which would make some good drama and great TV.
Would be great, wouldn't it?
Question on the very last scene, it showed Gemma throws up. Are we supposed to assume she's pregnant already?
That's what I assumed. I mean, we know at some point she has to be pregnant. So I don't know.
Okay, please answer your question.
I asked the others about that, the moral compass of S.H.I.E.L.D., because everyone's is getting extraordinarily challenged, especially yours. But yours, you've always had a pretty much even keel, and I'm wondering if there is that darker side of Gemma that we may ever get to see.
I think she's coming up to the point where she has to make a choice as to whether she is with Fitz with what he did or not. And I think if she's with him, then they'll be remaining a team, and even though, her best friend Daisy, she understands why that would be so horrendous for her. This is her husband now. So she is at a crossroads as to kind of morally where she stands, and I think all the team are going to have to make that decision, and it's going to affect then how we interact, how they interact with Fitz, because we're all trying to do the same thing, but people have different ways of,
I loved it when we saw Fitz and Simmons on Ultimate Spider-Man. Was it fun for you two to take the characters into animation and get to see them, you know, did you see like your animated character models, and what did you think of that?
They showed
they
us.
showed us pictures, didn't they, before?
That was fun.
No, they were made. They were already done, weren't they?
We done. I think someone showed us a couple of it one day, but I don't think we got to see it for a couple of years. So a couple of years afterwards.
It was really fun. It was surreal.
Yeah.
Just see yourself as a cartoon. It was very sort of freeing because you're not worried about how you look like. It was good. Really
It did turn you into lizard people.
That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. The noises in, okay, and now you transition to be a lizard. Right.